So this is a quick tutorial on neutralized grays. Theoretically speaking, when you take two opposite colors on the color wheel, you'll get a neutral gray. For example, if you mix red and green together, you should get a neutralized gray. When you are using paint to create those grays, there is a difference in the type of gray that you're going to get. But let's explore these on a scale. What we're going to do is we're going to have red on one end and we're going to have green on the other end, and we're going to see what happens as we progress on the scale and what type of neutralized color that we get as a result of mixing equal portions of both colors. So the first thing let's talk about is the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need a chart, water, your two opposite colors. I have a small paper here to mix colors. I also have paper towel here to blot. And I also have a flat brush. These are the best brushes to use because they fit neatly and they'll give you a nice even straight line when you're mixing your colors. Okay. Now when we're mixing colors, it's best actually to start with the warmer of the two colors first. So for example, I'm going to start with red. And I'm going to place red at the top. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my red and I'm going to begin mixing it. So I'm going to take a small amount of green, small amount, and I'm going to mix it in with my red. And it's going to give me a slightly neutralized red, which will be just slightly darker than the original pure color red. And I'm going to paint that in. Okay. Next, I'm going to add a little bit more green to further neutralize our red. Make sure you mix it in so you have a nice even color. And I'm going to mix it, I'm going to place it in there. Now I'm looking at them and they're not different enough, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more green, because there has to be a difference from one box to the other. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more green. So ultimately you are adding green to the red to the point where in the center you shouldn't be able to distinguish the red from the green. It should be this brown, pretty neutralized, not warm, not cool gray or brown, which is a neutral. Okay, here you go. There is our neutral. Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush because it's got a lot of stuff on it. I'm going to use my blotter to dry my brush, and I'm going to keep going. Now moving from this point, every color that I mix should look predominantly green, but should also be a neutralized green. So if I compare this one to this one, they're both pretty neutral, but this one is warmer and this one is cooler. Add more green. Add more green. And then on the last one, you're going to have pure green. Okay? And if you look incrementally, you'll notice that they go from pure color, slightly more neutralized, completely neutralized, back to the pure color of it, the complement. And that's how you do the colored grays mixing chart.